Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, we are talking about Tropical Storm Arthur. Well, you might be wondering, why are you going to go back to Arthur? Nothing happening. Well, I am starting a new series when the hurricane season is dormant. It is called Hurricanes. This includes typhoons, cyclones, also hurricanes. And make sure to tell me what I should do next, as in what storm. This will be after Tropical Storm Bertha, which I will be doing later in the um upcoming days, months, weeks, years, who knows. But let's get right into it. Impacts. Arthur formed on May 16, 2020, the year that mostly everybody dislikes. It dissipated on May 21st, 2020, and it became extratropical on May 19th, 2020. But in that span, it did some stuff. Increased to a relatively strong off-season tropical storm at 60 miles per hour or 95 kilometers per hour. It caused the first tropical storm warnings and watches for the East Coast and the entire 2020 Atlantic hurricane season from Surf City, North Carolina to Duck, North Carolina. The first watches/warnings were up on May 16th. For Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, purple and red flags were up, and there was a wave that was recorded on the Georgia coast of 3 to 6 feet, or 0.9 to 1.8 meters. Now let's move on to Florida. Although it was just a low and nothing much going over Florida, but it caused some damage. Here are some impacts. In the Florida Keys and South Florida from May 13th to May 14th, there were reports of over 4 inches of rain, or 101.6 millimeters. There was flash flood warnings issued for portions of South Florida, including Miami, where there were reports of flooding on streets. Most of South Florida had gale warnings and special marine warnings due to the water spouts and gale force winds, which I believe are 43 mile per hour winds. There were, of course, rip currents, because storms cause rip currents, a big factor of tropical storm deaths. But thankfully, there were no deaths of this storm. But there were 70 people rescued and 3 people hospitalized in Volusia County, Florida. Lightning from pre-Arthur, you could say, because it was before it actually formed, or before it even became a depression. But lightning caused a house fire. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the estimate damage was about $50,000 or US dollars. The damage cost is around $112,000 around Florida, and estimate for mostly all the damage. But of course, it might fluctuate, maybe even up to 150, maybe even up to 200,000. But more information. Before we go to impacts in the Caribbean, let's get some more information. Tropical Storm Arthur was the latest May storm to impact North Carolina since Tropical Storm Anna in May 2015. Tropical Storm Arthur makes it the Tropical Storm Arthur makes the first named storm before the beginning of the hurricane season for the 6th year in a row. I believe there was a time span of about 3 years, but we doubled that. 2020 has been a crazy year. But the impacts in the Caribbean. In Bayamo, Granma Province, Cuba, also dropped 3.07 inches or 78 millimeters. There's significant damage to homes due to the flooding in Cuba. In Grand Bahama Island, Bahamas, they got damaged again from the rebuilding of Category 5 Hurricane Dorian in 2019. Damage was limited but also did occur. North Carolina was one of the most damaged places of this storm. We do not really have any, you could say, estimate of money of the damage, but we still have some damage. So on late May 17th, surf and rainfall conditions were occurring on the coast of North Carolina. There was in Newport, North Carolina, rainfall of 4.92 inches or 125 millimeters in 6 hours. That's quick. And the highest rainfall was recorded in Carteret County, North Carolina, with 5.01 inches or 127.254 millimeters. Tropical storm force winds were reached and reported in Cape Hatteras, even though the main sections of wind were on the other side, or the eastern side of the storm. The highest wind was a marine station, which is Diamond Shoals, with 49 miles per hour. There were wave heights from buoys outside the coast of North Carolina reached 12.5 feet to 3.8 meters. Here are some pictures of the storm. The one on the right is where rip currents are occurring at Emerald Isle, and the picture is from Carl Lewis. On the left is poor drainage at Cape Carteret by Eric Haddon. Here are no, you don't let me click. Okay. Okay. So I didn't know that I want to let me click, but let's just go. So that is all. I hope you enjoy and have a great rest of your day. There will be a video coming out. Two more videos coming out today. Because of the possibility of tornadoes in the southeast, and also the possibility of maybe 1 to 2 feet of in the Midwest from this system that is moving from the southeast. It's going to possibly bring some snow up there. This video was recorded on Sunday, November 29th. So if you're listening it to after that statement that I just said might actually not be correct for what was going on. But later today, and probably when you are going to see this later today, I probably will create a video. So yeah, there you go. Have a great day. Stay safe. God bless. Bye-bye.